What's up YouTube, Mr. Daniel J 1099 here, and welcome to episode 4 of my Bayern Munich Super League career mode. I'm going to start this episode with a game up against Serie A League champions Juventus, and they have some nice players in the team, the likes of Giovinco, Marchisio, Pirlo, Vidal, Chiellini and obviously Buffon. And that's the league table, and I've jumped Chelsea in the lead with 19 points. And at this point it was half time, and it's one of the most boring halves I've ever played, because Juventus, as you might know, like to play possession in both real life and in FIFA. But Robin finally breaks down Juventus and scores quite a nice goal, but some poor defending leads to an equaliser from Giovinco. Bit unlucky there, but in the 64th minute it was 1-1. But some nice skill from Ribery. Unluckily gets tackled, but Lucas with some good reactions in the 76th minute makes it 2-1, with a nice volley there. And Ribery got man of the match. So in the last video I left a question which basically asks you, what players shall I buy in the January transfer window? And I got a few comments and I have a few ideas. So I think I might buy Messi, who has a great potential in the game, something like 88. And also want Jordi Alba maybe. But I want to sell my left back Alaba and maybe Philipp Lahm, because you'll see in the next couple of episodes maybe that he wants to leave the club eventually. Or I might buy Mbaye. But in the first half in this game it was 2-0 and Ribery scored 2 goals, and they're both quite similar goals. And so into the second half, and a really nice goal here from Sneijder makes it 2-1, a kind of semi overhead kick, I think is what it's called. But a 2-1 win, a nice win at the San Siro, and Ribery for the second game in a row getting man of the match. And those are the scores, and I'm really looking at Chelsea and Real Madrid at the moment because they are my main rivals. So something I haven't done in this series is a squad report, and feel free to pause on any player that you have specific interest in. So as you see there, Ribery is moved up to a 91, Aguero is an 89, and then I have Lucas, who's now an 83, and some players have moved up, and there's quite a lot of growth going on in the team, and Bayern Munich are quite a young team. So into the next match, and it was against English or Premier League or League champions Manchester City, who won the league last year dramatically, and they do have 2 of their players, Company and Aguero, but they've kept hold of Tevez, which is the main threat at the moment. But a lovely goal from Robin there, who's in great scoring form at the moment, gave me a 1-0 lead. Then Aguero against his former team with a bit of poor goalkeeping from Hart, led to 2-0 lead at half time, and Chelsea were winning 1-0 at Atletico Madrid. But Tevez took advantage of some more poor defending to put it at 2-1. But a lovely goal from Lucas outside the box in the 67th minute made it 3-1. But a nice goal there from Mario Gomez, who, as you know, joined the team as I did a swap for Aguero. Scored at the club he used to play for, and Martinez surprisingly got man of the match. So Chelsea won 1-0 at Atletico Madrid, and Manchester United won 3-0 against Napoli. So into the next game, and it's against the rivals for this tournament, Borussia Dortmund, because obviously they play in the Bundesliga. And I'm thinking of getting a couple of their players, the likes of Götze, Royce, maybe even Lewandowski, because I really like the Dortmund team. And that's the league table. I now have a 3-point gap to Chelsea, and Barcelona a long way down with 18 points. But just before half time, Aguero getting another goal for the season in the 45th minute, making it 1-0. And that's how it stayed at half-time. And these are the half-time results. Chelsea beating Arsenal 1-0 and PSG drawing with Atletico Madrid 1-1. But a surprising goal from Lewandowski, and it's surprising because I dominated the game. But straight after, Aguero made it 2-1, and in the 60th minute he sealed the game, and that's a double from Aguero, and he got man of the match. So it was a nice game that. So Chelsea drew 1-1, which is good, and PSG beat Atletico Madrid 3-2. And as you see there, Ribery has got the most assists in the league. So into a game against Napoli, and this game didn't have as many goals as maybe some of the other games in this career mode, but they do have some nice players, the likes of Cavani, Insigne, Pandev, Hamsik. But I get a free kick early on, but the keeper manages to save that. But in the next episode you're going to see a game full of free kicks, and I'm just going to ruin it. I do score at least 1 in that game. So Chelsea were beating Barcelona 1-0 at the Nou Camp, which what they did last year in the Champions League, and they beat Barcelona dramatically last year. So just looking through the other results. So into the second half, it was a really boring half, so not much happened, so there's no real highlights to show. But thanks for watching this episode, and there'll be another episode coming soon. But can we reach 15 likes? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.